Telkom is controlled by the South African government and provides fixed and mobile services in South Africa and other African countries.
Interesting story, because it was left for dead some years ago, but under Sipho Maseko, its current CEO, it certainly has a Lazarus-like survival and revival. However, in the last couple of weeks, it started to look like the share price has been going in reverse. So we'll have to dive into and try and understand that too.
Market cap, 29.3 billion rand, price to earnings ratio of 10, dividend yield here of 3.8%. David, what is going on?
All right, I think so. We probably just need to look back a few years. Just before Sipho Maseko was employed as the new CEO, the share price at one point got down to about 12 rand. The market hated it. The business had a variety of problems in how it was run before that. Since he's come in, we've had also some changes at the board level as well. Management has done a number of smart things to turn this business around. And really, I think the market just probably got a little bit overexcited as to exactly what Telkom could deliver as part of that turnaround thought process.
Paul, we have never had a stake in Telkom.
No, and you can see that's the share chart movement that David's referring to. So down to around 12, all the way up to about 70, 80, I think, and now it's kind of back into the mid-50s and 60s. So that's a bit of a wild one. But clearly it has a fantastic network for historical reasons, lots of fiber, lots of copper installed. So it was in the pole position, but it was being run rings round by the mobile operators. It had a couple of very expensive escapades, which they wrote off Telkom Media, disastrous entry into Nigeria. Its voice business is evaporating, but it's still strong in ADSL. It's got lots of big corporate customers that it still services with fiber. It's rolling out lots of fiber now. The mobile business was stabilized. So it's cutting costs. The real question, of course, is what is its ongoing and sustainable enterprise value based on its current business? That's the tough thing the market's trying to figure.
Well, we're talking to the man with the numbers on the industry.
Right. I think the first thing to realize here is that Telkom's ability to grow revenue is poor. My numbers certainly suggest they're going to really struggle to grow revenue pretty much at all over the next 5 years. That means that any growth in profits has to come from cost cutting. It's why we've seen quite a lot of noise in the media recently about further retrenchments at Telkom. And unfortunately, while it's not great for people's jobs, technology has moved on from the Telkom of the 90s, for example.
Hot or not on Telkom?
Not hot, no.
Paul? Hot
well, look, it's certainly
or
more
not?
attractive now than it was some months ago as it's come off. But I think there's still risk there. And there's also the sense that maybe government is going to change its strategy with regard to Telkom by either wanting to have more control at the board level or by deciding that it could also be released, a la what's happened with Vodafone, Vodacom stake. So I'm going to go with not hot as well. Too much risk there.